Hello, good afternoon. Hope you're doing fantastic. So today I wanted to do a quick review on my new AR-15. I have a Springfield Armory Saint Victor. So before we start, we'll do a safety check. Gun's on safety right now, but looking in the chamber, there's no magazine. Let's party, right? So I might put that boy back. So picked up this gun from Turner's. Cost out the door was $1,250, so $1,250. It did come with this Hex Dragonfly red dot that apparently Springfield had, I guess, made for this gun, this AR. So that was pretty cool. It seems pretty good quality. I think this is all metal, all up here. The bezel, everything like that. The lens looks great. I mean, it looks pretty high quality. Apparently the retail on this Hex Dragonfly red dot is $300, and they threw it in, I mean, with the bundle of Turner. So I was like, all right, cool. Also put a Strike Industries hand stop. It does come with flip up iron sights. Look at that. Wow. Wowie. And then the rear one does the same as well. But yeah, you know, the gun yesterday ended up going to the range and shot 400 rounds, shot Browning 223 ammo through it, and it performed well. You know, didn't really have any issues. Out of the 400 rounds, there was about 3 rounds that did not fire, so I ejected them, but reloading them back into the magazines, they still fired. You know, so that was good. So all 400 rounds, you know, they all worked flawlessly. There was no issues. So yeah, it was cool. One thing with this red dot, right? I mean, it's nice, great, awesome. I'll turn it on. Hopefully you could see this. Let's see. I don't know, hopefully I got the angle where you're able to see the red dot. There is about 5 settings on the red dot, and outdoors in the, you know, the middle of the day, I had to run it on the highest setting because I could not find the red dot, I mean, to save my life. I mean, and that one was barely faint. In here, it looks really bright, and I had to actually put it down to a lower setting. And as you click it, the dot gets smaller and less bright. Kind of more like if it looks like for like further and further distance. But I mean, outdoors, I can't imagine trying to find that red dot on any other setting other than the highest setting available. So I don't know. And I don't know, maybe my Oakley's, you know, the lenses on it or something were making it harder to see as well. Not sure, but red dot's cool. One thing on this red dot that not necessarily was a fan of, I'm not sure if it's for every red dot, but this red dot came with this mounting plate, right? So great, it's mounted on there, fantastic. The battery does not actually snap into the bottom of the red dot. So the way that the battery is held is it's kind of floating there until you mount it to the mount. And then that pressure of it actually getting bolted down is actually what holds the battery and everything in place. I mean, nothing big, but I don't know. I mean, that seems like something that could have been pretty basic for it to snap in, you know? I don't know if that's all red dots or not, but that was something I was kind of like, that's kind of cheap. I mean, in my opinion, you know, I don't have a red dot manufacturing business. I don't know. Strike Industries hand stop, so that feels really good in my hands. The iron sights, red dot, got it pretty much dialed in with the help of 2 gentlemen at the range, thankfully. As you could tell, this is in the wonderful communist nation of California. So we have a featureless grip here. So this is my first AR. Never shot an AR with the pistol grip. And this actually was not that bad. I was actually able to shoot like pretty good. I mean, I would always, I saw a lot of AR reviews and stuff, and I was like, man, that thing looks stupid. I mean, it still looks stupid. I mean, it doesn't change anything. But shooting wise, it actually shot really well. I really had no issues. There was no really discomfort. For the stock, there was another attachment here. I thought it was to extend the stock, but it pretty much all it did was fill in this hole right here. The other part it had a little bit more plastic that just kind of sealed this in. So swapped it out for this one. Kind of makes it a little bit easier. I'm able to put my hand back there, my thumb, if I want to at times. But overall, I mean, it shot pretty good. I was kind of shooting like this for the most part. Actually, it didn't feel bad. Shot really well. After about 120 rounds, more or less, this handguard got ridiculously hot. I mean, it was bad. I mean, I had gloves on, and I ended up just putting the gun down and letting it take a break because I couldn't run it anymore. So I just started putting ammo in magazines. So I was like, well, I'll just give it a little break. Shot well. There was no issues other than that. It getting hot. The other thing too, after that, first 100 rounds or so, can you hear that? There was a slack that developed on the handguard, and so these plates, they all got loose, and that's right off the box. I didn't touch anything. I didn't go inspect it or anything. I just took it straight to the range, and I was like, all right, let's just see how this thing does. But I mean, is that major? I don't know. I mean, to me, it's like they couldn't tighten that at the factory with Loctite. I mean, that seems a little. That's preventative. I mean, in my opinion. But whatever. Other than that, and I have the tightening tools. Thank God they gave me those, so I'll tighten it up afterwards. But yeah. Other than that, there's no other real issue. The trigger feels really, really well. I like it. Let's cut this back. So, flat face. Hit the reset. Nice reset. Nice clean break. Smooth. Yeah. The trigger is really nice. So now I'm not sure if this is the case with all ARs. This is my first one, but on the reset, at least when I have my cheek resting on the stock as I'm aiming down, one thing that I did like, I have earplugs on and everything at the range, but there's a distinctive click that not only I feel in my finger, but that actually kind of echoes out through the buffer tube, and so I feel it in my face, as the trigger resets. I would think that's with all ARs, but I'm not sure. I guess it depends how vibrations travel through there. But yeah, the trigger was really good. Overall, I mean, the gun ran good. Didn't have any issues. What is this, a compensator, I think? It did good, I guess. I don't know. The gun overall shot well, so I enjoyed it. I'm gonna be uploading some videos from the range, a bunch of different clips. I apologize for not, editing and putting them all together, but I don't have such software, so I just take one takes and that's it. But yeah, I mean, overall, the Springfield Saint Victor, I mean, I would recommend it, if you're in the market for an AR at $1,200, it was either between this gun or a Battle Arms Development Workhorse. Those are kind of the two guns I was kind of going for. I wanted something a little bit high quality. Apparently, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe it's either this one or the Workhorse. I may have them confused. The bulk carrier group in the Saint Victor they're running BCMs, Bravo Company. their bolt carrier group. I had seen that in some review or something like that. I think from Springfield, that they use their bolt carrier in here. Which is pretty much the heart of your AR. So they have a really high quality internals. So I was like, okay, cool. I'll go with that. Or that might be the workhorse. I don't know. But yeah. Hey, everything went well. Hopefully this was helpful. There was one review that I did see on YouTube by Honest Outlaw, and an issue that he was having, what he was saying in the video, was that the gun could not run 223 ammo. I don't know what ammo he was shooting. I was shooting Browning 223, and it ran all 400 rounds easy. But in the video, it's snowing, so I guess the cold may have affected it. Thankfully, I didn't have that issue with this gun, but I'll definitely be doing a lot more shooting, and I'll give you guys an update, see how everything goes. But hopefully this was a value. If you're in the market for an AR, I would recommend this gun. I'll do another review. I am going to be switching the featureless grip to the Juggernaut Tactical, California compliant featureless grip, just to throw that in there. And I'm going to put some Talon grip tape on that, because being that that's made out of aluminum, I've heard that it could get really, really hot. So yeah, hope this was helpful, and take care, stay safe, all right?